Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mary Ashcraft. This is my Flosstube where I talk about cross stitch and anything else I feel like. Let's see, what's been going on with me? This video is coming to you a day late because this week has been crazy with work. I know I said that last week, but my coworker who recently got married, she's on vacation through today. So I'm on a lot of her cases. So I've been handling a lot of her things, and a lot of her cases are like just on fire. So I feel like if people knew what attorneys really did, they wouldn't want to be an attorney. Simple as that. Or if they knew like how often we fight about things. I guess that's also self-explanatory because we are attorneys, but our life is just not as glamorous as, you know, TV and movies make it out to be. So that's my whole thing. But I am really excited because tomorrow we are going to the zoo. And due to COVID, we've not gone anywhere. We don't go out to eat. I don't take my kids like anywhere basically. And our zoo here, it's all outdoors. All the stores are outdoors. All of the food is outdoors. So finally I was like, why don't we do that? Like everything's outdoors. So, you know, the toddler will like it. The baby will be outside and not super trapped inside all the time, because I don't even like taking him outside because it's been so hot. And it's finally starting to cool down. So we're going to the zoo tomorrow and I'm so excited. And my daughter is so excited because they have a dinosaur exhibit. And lately she's been obsessed with dinosaurs. This is the one from her Jurassic Park Duplo set. She's obsessed. She loves going rawr all around the house and making it, you know, eat you. So that's what I'm doing. That's what new with me. So let's talk about cross stitching. I don't have any finishes technically. I want to show, I talked about this last week, but it wasn't all put together. This is my Sleepy Hollow sampler from the Frosted Pumpkins. So I put it finally in the frame. My husband took out the glass. And so the fabric, the blue fabric, blue roses with spider webs, and then just a gray and black plaid. And then I added the purple and the white rickrack. So here it is all put together. And I love it. I love the way this looks with the Gothic frame. As you can see by my other decor, doesn't really match, but I have this kind of off on its own, so it doesn't really need to match. But I love the way this turned out. So this is really technically the only finish. I have one whip that is kind of a finish because it's a stitch along. So last week with Hello Dear, I'm doing Hello Dear from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. And I had just a little bit left of part 1 to do. I was hoping to finish part 1 several days before part 2 came out, but I finished like the night it came out because Caterpillar is UK based, so it came out at like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night on Sunday for me, and I was finishing it right then and there. So this is part 1. I just love these colors. These colors are just so beautiful. Perfect for winter. So this is part 1. I have not started part 2, but I will show you a picture because I'm obsessed with this squirrel. Here, let me see. Look at, okay, you can kind of see the squirrel right there. I am obsessed. You can go on Instagram or on her Facebook or even on her website and see part 2. There's a squirrel, and I just printed out the pattern today so I can start working on it this weekend. And so part 2 will go up here. It'll be the top of the tree. So I'm excited. Some people like finished it within like 1 or 2 days. Those people are fast stitchers. I don't got time for that. So I'm gonna start working on it. But I felt like after I finished this, I needed to take a few days to work on something else because I worked on this nonstop for so long that I was like, I just need a break. So I've been working on, keeping in my Harry Potter bag, I've been working on Farmhouse Christmas, and almost fell. Okay, so I'm doing the middle square first, and that is Grandma's quilt. And so this is where I'm at. So I got all the white done, this border, and this, because I think I shared last time what I want to do is get this section done for all of the squares, which is why I did these little bits, so I could kind of do it, or at least do this for everything, so that way if I decide, you know, I want to finish each square on its own before starting on a new square. But like this one, there's so much color blocking. I'm kind of tired of it right now. So I kind of want to move on to a different square and come back to this and fill all the rest of this in later. So I wanted to do that for that reason. Now, last week, I had shown my start, and it was really tiny. I think it was like 10 stitches. And at that time, I had just started in the middle of the giant piece of fabric that I am doing this on, which I will tell you what it is in 1 second after I take this out. So I realized though, sorry, I just ate some spicy wings, so my throat is a little like, I realized that if I kept going that way, okay, so here's the whole thing. If I kept going that way, I would have excess on the sides over here, and wouldn't have enough left over for those side pieces to do anything with them. So I remeasured and I cut it down to just a perfect square, you know, with the size that I knew I needed. And then I have this excess, which is perfect to do some smalls on, which I'll talk about in a second. So this is where I'm at. And if you want to see the whole finished piece, you can look on their website or even on Instagram. So this is Farmhouse Christmas by Little House Needleworks. The fabric I'm using is 16 count natural light Aida. I purchased this from 123 Stitch, and it's from Picture This Plus. I think. I'm almost positive. Picture This Plus. So I'm gonna do these on all 4 corners, and then from there I might do like one of these squares so that I can do the other corners that I need to. So that's where I'm at with this one, and I think I'm going to put this, I don't plan on finishing it before Christmas. That's just too unrealistic for me. So I think I'm gonna put it away and work on some other things that I know I will get done before Christmas if I actually start working on them now. And one of those things is using this extra piece, and I decided from the Just Cross Stitch Ornaments edition, this year's, I'm gonna do the Santa by Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I'm gonna make one for my mom, my grandma, my husband's grandma, and one for myself, obviously, can't leave out myself, and I think also one for my brother / sister-in-law, but mainly my brother because he has a slight obsession with Santas. So I'm gonna do that, and I know for sure I can get 4 of those on here. I have to measure to see if I can get all 5. If I can't get all 5, then I'll do the 4 on here for the gifts, and then I will do mine separately on maybe a different fabric or using different colors. I saw somebody on Instagram did this with Santa's hat and coat in green, like you know, like those forest Santas that you see where they're dressed in green. It was like that, and it looked really pretty. So maybe doing that, either that in green or blue, I have like some Santa decor that is light blue that I could do that with. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll probably start on those next week because my mom is gonna be here. She watches my videos, so Mom, you're getting one of these. I'm not gonna keep that a secret from her. I can never keep anything a secret from my mom. You know, who else? Yeah, let's be real. We can't keep secrets from moms. It's just, you can't do it. So, so I'll probably start working on those next week because she's coming to visit, and then she can kind of help me decide on colors because I don't know if I'll get these exact colors, but something similar. So that's like my main plan. I told you this video is gonna be short today. What else? Oh, and then, so the last gift I need to figure out is my sister. I have 2 siblings. Technically I have 3 now because I also have a stepbrother. So my brother, my sister, my stepbrother. So I want to do something for my sister, but I know she's not a huge Santa person, so I'll probably pick out something else. I mentioned last week that her cat had passed away, and I made that little kitty for my niece. That's her daughter. So maybe I'll do, these are all the animal ones. I'm trying to think of what her decor is like. I think it's more traditional like mine. Me, my mom, my sister, and really my brother. We all kind of have similar decorating styles because my mom, she sold Christmas around the world when I was growing up. If any of you know what that is, you're a real one. So like a lot of our house was decorated for Christmas from like July through December. So a lot of like the way my brother, sister, and I decorate is heavily influenced by my mom. So, but thinking about what my sister does, I think maybe, I don't know. I think she would love this whale, but that is totally not anything like what she has. So I don't know if we'll do that. I don't know. I gotta look through this again to find one for her. Or maybe find some other random small online that I can order. So that's kind of my plan for now is I'm gonna start like hardcore doing Christmas. There's a couple Stitching with the Housewives patterns for Christmas that have come out that I think I might also do the gingerbread series. I really like those. So, and I bought black fabric to do those. So I'll probably do those at some point as well. I did purchase one thing and then an order finally came in. I purchased the Frosted Pumpkins Christmas Wreath Sal. Yes, I'm so excited. This is just the it doesn't even contain the pattern because the first pattern comes out November 20th, I think, but it's gonna be a Christmas wreath. This is just what all the clues when they come out. So it goes this way. Yeah, this way. And if you go look at the Frosted Pumpkins Instagram and look at the sneak peeks, it looks so cute. I'm so excited for this. And it's a year-long sal, so it'll be done by next Christmas. I'm really excited. I ordered the Ada kit, and so I'm really excited to get that in and get it all prepped and ready and to start it. That'll be one where like every time it comes out, I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. I'm really excited for this. I made an order to Stitches and Things, which is an LNS in Fenton, Michigan. I heard about them from Erin from the Steel City Stitchers. And actually, she was also a reason why I bought this kit. So this is Candy Corn of Mischief by Bent Creek. Erin did that this year, or finished it this year, and I just thought it was the cutest thing. Ghosts, pumpkins, stars, and a moon that make up a candy corn. This is from their series called Thing of Things. So they also have a pumpkin that's made up of autumn leaves. They have like a 4th of July star that's made up of other stars. They just have a bunch of them that are super, super cute. And so this one, I was a little nervous to order it because it comes with linen. and I've never ordered, or I've never worked on linen before. But when I got it, I was like, this is not like your regular looking linen, I don't think. It's like burlap. Like, that's what it reminds me of. And it's also a really higher count. Let me see if it says on the pattern what it is. It's like a high count. It's like this is an 18 count linen. Sorry, when I say high count, I mean like low. So it's an 18 count linen, and the floss is DMC pearl cotton, and I've never used this kind of floss before. And so you're supposed to do 1/2, one strand over 2 of these strands, squares, whatever. So I'm curious to see how this will stitch up differently than regular DMC. I'm hoping it's not different at all. So I know I'm not going to do that this year. I might start working on it the week of Halloween, just so I can work on something Halloween-y during Halloween. And if I finish it, I finish it. If I don't, it's whatever. It looks like it'll be a quick stitch, you know, because it's really not that much. So I bought that from Stitches and Things. In the package was a free pattern. And I didn't even see the back has free patterns too. So I'm not going to show the whole thing. It's this one from Autumn Lane Stitchery. And I think it says Current Mood, and it's a witch's hat. The back side has 2 girls from the Blackberry Rabbit. I don't know. And some birds that say Chirp by October House Fiber Arts. So there's that. Don't know if I'll ever do those, but the option is there. The last thing I ordered from Stitches and Things is really meaningful to me. One of my subscribers to my blog, Paula, she also followed me on here, and she commented about my first video, and so we ended up following each other on Instagram, and this was one of the things that she had done that she posted about on her Instagram. So, what is this called? When Life is Done by Silver Creek Samplers. And I will read this to you and hopefully not cry. It says, pattern's totally on the back. It says, I love you just as much today as when you died and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun. And so it has a girl with a gravestone, and it comes with an alphabet and some numbers for you to customize that. The reason this is so special to me, and that I thought this saying was more fitting than other ones that I've seen about death and people passing away, is that in 2016, my dad very unexpectedly died. He thought he had the flu, and he was at the doctor's, and 5 days later he was dead, and we had no idea why. And found out it was bilateral pneumonia, and so that was November 2016. I was in the last year of law school. It was a week before Thanksgiving, 2 weeks before I started finals, and 2 days after his funeral, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, my first child. And it was probably one of the worst things that I've ever experienced, losing my dad so unexpectedly. And he was young. He was in his mid-60s and very healthy, probably the healthiest he had been since, high school or college type of thing. And he died, and we don't know how everything happened, but But it was just like that year after was just a whirlwind of things. I found out I was pregnant, then I graduated law school, then I took the bar exam that summer at 9 months pregnant, and then on the 1-year anniversary of his passing, I found out I had passed the bar. So it was just, like, that year was just clearly starting to slowly get emotional. Not over it, but it does get easier as days go on. So when I saw this on Paula's Instagram, I immediately went and found it and ordered it because I had been wanting to get a tattoo. I have lots of tattoos, but I had been wanting to get something for my dad and just haven't landed on the right design. And when I saw this, I was like, this is something I definitely want to do. And the designer, she has a story on here about why she did this, or she had designed it but then didn't finish it until after her mom had passed away unexpectedly. And so on here, like, there's 2 flowers that represent her and her sister, and she said, you know, if you have more siblings, you can change one of these to be another flower. So, like, you know, because I have a brother and a sister, I would change that leaf right there to be another flower to represent the 3 of us, and then put my dad's initials and the years that he was born and died there. So this will be one. I'm not going to start it this year. Not emotionally ready for that. So I will probably start this sometime in the spring. Probably, maybe I'll start in April. April 25th was the day he was born. So I might start in April as kind of like a birthday stitch for him. So this is one I knew I needed it. So now that everybody's day is a little down, that's all I got. If you want to read more about what happened, I say I have a blog, which is always linked down below. After my dad died, that's all I could really write about for a long time because I was just so consumed by it. So I go into a lot of detail in a lot of different blog posts about what happened and kind of the aftermath of everything. So if you want to know more, there's a lot of stuff on my blog about that, which you can find below. Otherwise, that's all I got. Let's see, I'm gonna work on those Santas. Got to work on part 2 of Hello Dear. So that's all I got. I'm excited to get started on part 2 of Hello Dear because it is so cute and I love that little squirrel. So I hope you have a good weekend. I know I will, going to the zoo. I'm just so excited to like go somewhere that's not here or the grocery store, daycare, my office, or the doctor's office. So I'm very excited. So let me know what you're doing for this weekend and what you're working on. Some of you commented last time about what you were working on, and I added a few of those to my list. I can't remember exactly which one, but there was one that I saw it and I was like, yes, adding it to my list right now. So have a good weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.